Life is an intricate journey, characterized by its ebbs and flows, challenges and triumphs. It serves as a constant battlefield where our inner strengths clash with our weaknesses. While we all yearn to lead lives filled with purpose and resilience, there are often habits that hinder us from realizing our true potential. In this exploration, we will delve into 8 habits that weaken us and uncover strategies to overcome them, drawing inspiration from the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BC, provides enduring principles that offer guidance in navigating the complexities of modern life. At its core, Stoicism encourages us to focus our attention on what lies within our control, to cultivate virtues such as wisdom, courage, and self-discipline, and to embrace the inevitable challenges of life with grace and resilience. As we embark on this journey to identify and address these weakening habits, it is essential to recognize that self-awareness serves as the first crucial step towards transformation. By acknowledging these habits within ourselves, we lay the groundwork for replacing them with Stoic principles that empower us to lead lives of strength, purpose, and inner peace. Habit 1. Procrastination of time. Epictetus once remarked, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best." Procrastination, the act of postponing tasks and responsibilities, is a habit that plagues many of us. It weakens our resolve, hinders our progress, and ultimately robs us of precious time that could be invested in personal growth and meaningful endeavors. The historic remedy for procrastination lies in the concept of carpe diem, or seizing the day. In Stoicism, the focus is on the present moment and making the most of it. Procrastination, on the other hand, is rooted in anxiety about the future or the discomfort of the task at hand. To overcome this habit, we must adopt a Stoic mindset and remind ourselves that the only time we truly have control over is now. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, advised us to focus on what is within our control and let go of what is not. Procrastination often arises from fixating on the potential outcomes or the difficulties of a task rather than simply taking action. By adopting the Stoic principle of focusing on the process rather than the outcome, we can break free from the chains of procrastination. Start by setting small, manageable goals and consistently work towards them. Embrace the discomfort and uncertainty of the present moment, for it is in these moments of challenge that we grow and develop the strength to face larger tasks. Remember that time is a finite resource, and each day you delay is a day lost forever. Embracing the Stoic philosophy of seizing the day will empower us to lead lives of strength, purpose, and inner peace. In our journey to overcome procrastination, it's crucial to understand the underlying causes of this habit. Procrastination often stems from a fear of failure, perfectionism, or a lack of motivation. By addressing these root causes and adopting proactive strategies, we can gradually reduce our tendency to procrastinate and reclaim control over our time. One effective strategy is to break tasks down into smaller, more manageable steps. This not only makes the task seem less daunting, but also allows us to make progress incrementally, boosting our confidence and motivation along the way. Additionally, setting specific, achievable goals with deadlines can help create a sense of urgency and accountability, making it less tempting to put tasks off until later. Another helpful technique is to create a conducive environment for productivity. This may involve minimizing distractions, establishing a dedicated workspace, and practicing good time management habits. By creating a structured and focused environment, we can reduce the likelihood of succumbing to procrastination and optimize our productivity levels. Moreover, it's essential to cultivate a positive mindset and practice self-compassion. Instead of dwelling on past procrastination or berating ourselves for not being productive enough, we should focus on moving forward and celebrating our accomplishments no matter how small. By nurturing a supportive inner dialogue and embracing a growth mindset, we can cultivate the resilience and determination needed to overcome procrastination and pursue our goals with vigor. In essence, overcoming procrastination requires a combination of self-awareness, proactive strategies, and a commitment to personal growth. By embracing the principles of Stoicism and adopting practical techniques, we can break free from the grip of procrastination, seize control of our time, and embark on a path of fulfillment and achievement. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to take action and move closer to realizing our full potential. Habit 2. Negative self-talk. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." The way we speak to ourselves profoundly impacts our self-esteem, confidence, and overall well-being. Negative self-talk is a habit that weakens us by eroding our self-belief and preventing us from realizing our true potential. Stoicism teaches us to take control of our thoughts and replace negativity with rationality and self-compassion. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most renowned philosophers and Roman emperors, emphasized the importance of monitoring our inner dialogue. He believed that our perception of the world is shaped by our thoughts, and therefore, we must strive to maintain a positive and rational mindset. To combat negative self-talk, begin by observing your thoughts without judgment. Notice when self-criticism or self-doubt creeps in, and challenge these thoughts with rationality. Ask yourself whether these thoughts are based on evidence or merely a product of fear and insecurity. Stoicism encourages us to practice self-compassion, treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a friend facing a similar situation. Instead of berating yourself for mistakes or perceived shortcomings, focus on what you can learn from them and how you can improve. As you replace negative self-talk with Stoic principles of rationality and self-compassion, you'll discover an inner strength and resilience that will empower you to face life's challenges with confidence and grace. Negative self-talk often stems from deep-seated beliefs and ingrained thought patterns. These beliefs may be rooted in past experiences, societal norms, or unrealistic expectations we place on ourselves. By becoming aware of these underlying beliefs and challenging their validity, we can begin to shift our perspective and cultivate a more positive self-image. One effective strategy for combating negative self-talk is to practice cognitive restructuring. This involves identifying and reframing negative thoughts into more balanced and realistic ones. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," reframe it as, "I may not be perfect, but I am capable and worthy of success." Additionally, practicing self-compassion is essential for counteracting negative self-talk. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a loved one facing a difficult situation. Acknowledge your struggles and setbacks with empathy rather than harsh self-criticism. Moreover, cultivating a gratitude practice can help shift your focus from what's lacking to what you appreciate about yourself and your life. Take time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, whether it's your strengths, accomplishments, or the support of loved ones. Incorporating mindfulness techniques can also be beneficial in quieting negative self-talk. By staying present in the moment and observing your thoughts without judgment, you can prevent yourself from getting caught up in self-destructive patterns of thinking. Ultimately, overcoming negative self-talk requires patience, persistence, and self-awareness. By challenging negative beliefs, practicing self-compassion, cultivating gratitude, and incorporating mindfulness into your daily life, you can break free from the cycle of negativity and foster a greater sense of self-worth and resilience. Remember, you have the power to shape your thoughts and create a more positive and empowering inner dialogue. Habit 3. Avoiding challenges. In the quest for self-improvement, it's vital to be open to the possibility of being perceived as foolish or ignorant by others. Avoiding challenges and remaining within the confines of our comfort zones is a habit that stifles our growth and potential. It inhibits the development of patience, courage, and adaptability necessary for navigating new situations. Stoic philosophy imparts the wisdom of confronting discomfort and adversity as avenues for personal advancement. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, believed that true personal growth and self-mastery stem from confronting challenges and pushing our limits. Indeed, facing challenges head-on is regarded as pivotal for personal development and self-enhancement by Stoics. In contemporary society, the allure of comfort often leads individuals to shun discomfort in all its forms. We opt for the path of least resistance, prioritizing convenience and immediate gratification. While this may offer fleeting comfort, it hampers our long-term progress and impedes our journey towards realizing our full potential. By sidestepping challenges, we forfeit opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Stoic philosophy underscores that genuine strength lies in our ability to confront difficulties directly and with fortitude. It is through these trials that we glean invaluable insights, cultivate patience, and fortify virtues such as courage, resilience, and perseverance. By constantly seeking comfort and evading challenges, we stifle our personal and intellectual evolution, languishing in a state of stagnation. Stoics advocate for venturing beyond our comfort zones and engaging in endeavors that stretch our capabilities. In doing so, we not only expand our skill set, but also nurture a profound sense of confidence and fulfillment. Moreover, evading challenges fosters a fear of failure. By consistently opting for the safe route and shunning risks, we squander opportunities for growth and resilience building. Stoic philosophy reframes failure as an integral aspect of the human experience, a valuable learning opportunity, rather than a mark of defeat. By approaching failure with a Stoic mindset, we glean wisdom from our setbacks and leverage them as catalysts for progress. Seeking discomfort does not entail subjecting ourselves to needless suffering. Rather, it entails confronting challenges with equanimity and reason. Central to Stoic philosophy is the notion of focusing on what lies within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions to life's challenges. By cultivating this internal locus of control, we diminish our reliance on external circumstances for happiness and fulfillment. Embracing Stoic principles empowers us to confront life's adversities with purpose and resilience, equipping us to navigate difficulties and unexpected events with composure. To integrate Stoic principles into our lives, we must approach this endeavor with an open mind, challenging our existing beliefs and habits. By recognizing our inclination to evade discomfort and embracing the Stoic ethos of confronting challenges directly, we cultivate a resilient mindset focused on personal growth and development. Embrace discomfort and challenges as catalysts for self-discovery and improvement. By adopting a Stoic mindset, you embark on a journey towards greater self-awareness, resilience, and inner strength. Through the deliberate pursuit of discomfort, you unleash your potential and seize control of your destiny, one challenge at a time. Habit 4. Indulging in excessive materialism. In Stoic philosophy, the excessive attachment to material possessions ranks as the fourth habit on our list. It underscores the importance of prioritizing morality and inner values over material wealth. However, when materialism consumes us excessively, we risk losing sight of what truly matters, perpetually chasing after fulfillment that remains elusive. In today's world, where materialism reigns supreme, it's easy to become ensnared in the pursuit of financial success. We often fall into the trap of believing that accumulating possessions will bring us lasting happiness and satisfaction. Stoic philosophy, however, serves as a poignant reminder that external possessions are ultimately transient. They can be lost, stolen, or destroyed, leaving us vulnerable to perpetual disappointment and discontent when we hinge our happiness upon them. Equating monetary goods with happiness and self-worth fosters an insatiable thirst for more. We may develop an obsession with accumulating wealth, constantly chasing after the next big opportunity or the latest technological advancement. This insatiable desire breeds eternal discontent, as there is always something new to yearn for, or someone seemingly better off than us. Renowned Stoic philosopher Seneca stressed the importance of distinguishing between needs and wants. Overindulgence in material possessions stems from both the misguided belief that ownership guarantees everlasting happiness and the incessant craving for more. Stoic philosophy challenges us to reassess our desires and prioritize those that align with our well-being and values. To break free from the shackles of excessive materialism, we must first learn to find contentment with what we already possess. Recognize that the pursuit of worldly goods often leads to a never-ending cycle of desire and dissatisfaction. Instead, focus on nurturing virtues such as compassion, courage, and wisdom. These are the true sources of fulfillment. Stoic philosophy encourages us to place greater emphasis on cultivating inner values rather than accumulating material possessions. Virtues such as justice, courage, wisdom, and tranquility are within our control and can yield enduring satisfaction. By valuing these qualities and striving to embody them, we may discover profound meaning and fulfillment in life. Moreover, excessive materialism can breed feelings of unease and insecurity. We may constantly fear losing what we have or compare ourselves to those who appear to possess more. This attachment disrupts our peace of mind, perpetuating a cycle of envy and anxiety. Stoic philosophy teaches us the importance of practicing detachment to break free from this harmful habit. Detachment does not entail relinquishing all material belongings. Rather, it involves cultivating a healthy relationship with them. Recognize that possessions are tools that can enhance our lives and the lives of others, rather than a source of validation or pleasure. Practicing gratitude, focusing on what truly matters, and being thankful for what we have can help foster detachment. By escaping the clutches of consumerism, we can embrace minimalism, simplifying our lives and letting go of unnecessary distractions. This shift in mindset allows us to align our behavior with Stoic ideals, focusing on cultivating virtues, nurturing meaningful relationships, and making positive contributions to society. In conclusion, an excessive attachment to material possessions undermines our ability to live according to Stoic principles. It detracts from the pursuit of internal values and long-term contentment. By recognizing the transient nature of external things and practicing detachment, we can break free from the cycle of desire and find true fulfillment in the growth of virtues and Stoic living. Habit 5. Seeking external validation. Seeking external validation is a habit that can undermine your practice of Stoic philosophy. The Stoic school of thought emphasizes the importance of valuing one's own virtues over seeking approval from others. Relying too heavily on external validation can weaken your independence and make you dependent on others' opinions. In today's culture, where social media platforms hold increasing prominence, seeking acceptance from others has become commonplace. Many of us tie our sense of happiness and self-worth to metrics such as likes, comments, and followers. However, this dependence on external validation can lead to a fragile sense of self-worth, as our happiness becomes contingent upon the approval of others. Stoic philosophy reminds us that true contentment and happiness stem from within. The cultivation of virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control is paramount. These virtues are independent of others' acceptance or opinions. They are traits that we can develop and strengthen within ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. When we constantly seek approval from others, we diminish our own power and become susceptible to shifting viewpoints. This perpetual quest for external validation can make it challenging to find inner peace and fulfillment. Consider this example. Imagine you've worked hard on a blog article and feel proud of your effort. Instead of appreciating the intrinsic value of your work, you immediately seek validation by counting views, likes, and comments. If the feedback falls short of your expectations, you may feel disappointed and question the worth of your work. Relying on validation from others undermines your self-worth and diminishes the inherent value of your endeavors. So, how can we break free from this pattern and strengthen our practice of Stoic philosophy? Firstly, It's essential to recognize that seeking external acceptance is transient and often beyond our control. People's opinions may fluctuate, making the pursuit of their approval endless. Instead, focus on cultivating inner virtues and aligning your behavior with Stoic ideals. Develop self-acceptance and self-awareness. When seeking approval, examine your feelings and motivations. Consider whether seeking validation aligns with your values and objectives. Remember that your worth is established by your actions and character, not by the opinions of others. Gain confidence in your ability to evaluate and decide for yourself. By assessing your actions in the light of Stoic ideals, you can work towards internal acceptance and place greater emphasis on your own growth and development. Recognize that true joy and happiness originate from within, rather than from external sources. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who value and encourage your growth, seeking input from trusted sources who genuinely care about you. In summary, the habit of constantly seeking external validation undermines the practice of Stoic philosophy. It fails to acknowledge the futility of relying on others' judgments to evaluate oneself. By focusing on cultivating virtues internally, developing self-awareness, and seeking support from trusted individuals, you can enhance your practice of Stoic philosophy and live a more morally fulfilling life. Habit 6. Inability to cope with negative emotions. The Stoic philosophy places great emphasis on the importance of reason and the need to control our emotions. However, when we succumb to negative emotions like jealousy, anxiety, or rage, we often find ourselves unable to maintain composure and act honorably. Let's delve deeper into this topic and explore how yielding to unfavorable emotions impacts both our Stoic practice and overall well-being. Negative emotions tend to cloud our judgment and suppress our ability to think logically. We react impulsively, often saying or doing things that we later regret. Anger can lead us to lash out, while envy may breed resentment and bitterness, damaging our relationships and paralyzing us from taking necessary risks or confronting challenges. These emotions not only impair our judgment but also hinder our growth in virtues such as self-control, kindness, and patience. In Stoic philosophy, emotions are seen as impressions that arise from our interpretations of the external world. Stoics believe that we have control over these interpretations and, consequently, our emotions. Through practices of mindfulness and self-awareness, we can examine our thoughts and interpretations, confront those that evoke negative emotions, and cultivate thoughts aligned with logic and morality. Apathy, a core tenet of Stoic philosophy, is often misunderstood. Rather than advocating for complete emotional detachment, Stoicism promotes emotional resilience and inner peace in the face of adversity. Stoics acknowledge that unpleasant emotions are normal and inevitable, but advise dealing with them rationally and with restraint. So, how can we enhance our Stoic practice and break free from the grip of negative emotions? Here are a few strategies. 1. Cultivate mindfulness. Practice mindfulness to become more aware of your feelings as they arise. By observing your thoughts and emotions without becoming consumed by them, you gain the ability to choose a more deliberate response rather than acting impulsively. 2. Challenge your assessments. Examine the underlying judgments that give rise to negative emotions. Are your conclusions based on a fair analysis of the circumstances, or are they influenced by bias or unfounded beliefs? Restructuring and challenging these assessments can help alter your perspective and reduce the intensity of negative emotions. 3. Engage in self-reflection. Make self-reflection a regular habit. Consider your thoughts, actions, and their outcomes. Identify recurring patterns and explore alternative responses. Self-reflection allows you to pinpoint areas for improvement and develop practical strategies for managing your emotions. 4. Prioritize virtue over retaliation. When experiencing bitterness or anger, remind yourself of Stoic ideals such as prioritizing morality over seeking vengeance or harboring animosity. Consider the long-term consequences of acting on negative emotions and strive to respond with forgiveness, compassion, and kindness. 5. Embrace tranquility. Adopt a calm attitude and accept the things that are beyond your control. Focus on what you can influence and let go of the need to control everything. By cultivating serenity and reducing the impact of negative emotions, you can find inner peace. By consistently practicing these techniques, we can strengthen our Stoic practice and reduce our inclination to succumb to negative emotions. It's important to remember that this process requires patience and effort, and setbacks are inevitable. Each setback presents an opportunity for growth and learning. Embrace the Stoic values of self-awareness and resilience as you strive for a more morally fulfilling existence. In conclusion, the practice of Stoicism is compromised when we allow negative emotions to dictate our behavior. Instead, we should cultivate awareness, challenge our judgments, engage in self-reflection, prioritize virtue, and embrace peace. By aligning ourselves with Stoic principles of rationality, resilience, and inner peace, we can lead more virtuous and satisfying lives. Habit 7. Dwelling on past mistakes. Your practice of Stoic philosophy may be compromised by your tendency to dwell on past transgressions. Stoic philosophy encourages us to stop fixating on our faults and instead focus on the present moment. It urges us to accept what has happened in the past and extract lessons from it. However, many of us often find ourselves trapped in a cycle of regret, remorse, and self-blame, hindering our personal growth and preventing us from fully appreciating the present. Replaying past mistakes in our minds repeatedly only serves to fuel negative emotions and a sense of stagnation. This inclination not only obstructs positive changes, but also undermines our ability to find peace and contentment in the present moment. Understanding that we cannot alter the past is a fundamental tenet of Stoic philosophy. What truly disturbs and disheartens us is not the events themselves, but rather our interpretation of them. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once emphasized the importance of our thoughts and beliefs in shaping our perception of the external world. By dwelling on past errors, we succumb to the negative thoughts and emotions that engulf us, causing unnecessary suffering. Stoic philosophy, on the other hand, advises us to acknowledge our past actions and their consequences, take responsibility for them, and focus on what we can do in the present to improve our circumstances and ourselves. It is crucial to practice forgiveness and compassion in order to break this pattern. As fallible human beings, we are prone to making mistakes, and experiencing failures is an essential aspect of learning and growth. Rather than condemning ourselves for past transgressions, we should strive for self-acceptance and understanding. Viewing mistakes as opportunities for growth and valuable lessons can shift our perspective and empower us to move forward. Mindfulness serves as an effective tool for overcoming the habit of ruminating over past mistakes. By directing our attention to the present moment without judgment, we can break free from the cycle of regret and fully engage with our current experiences. Additionally, cultivating an attitude of gratitude can help shift our focus away from past errors. Appreciating the present moment and the lessons learned from past events can foster a sense of fulfillment and contentment. Breaking free from the tendency to dwell on past mistakes requires deliberate effort and a commitment to applying the principles of Stoic philosophy. It is essential to recognize that we have the power to choose how we respond to our past, and that lingering on regrets will only hinder our journey towards leading a happy and morally upright life. By practicing self-compassion, engaging in mindfulness exercises, and cultivating gratitude, we can overcome this habit and embrace a more Stoic outlook. We have the capacity to learn and grow from our mistakes, redirecting our energies towards pursuing virtue and living in the present moment. Endeavor to release the bonds of regret about the past and embrace the precepts of Stoic philosophy to live a purposeful and moral life. Habit 8. Ignoring the well-being of others. In Stoic philosophy, the concept of cosmopolitanism underscores the idea that everyone belongs to the broader human community. and it is incumbent upon us to care about their well-being. Neglecting the needs and suffering of others can diminish our moral integrity and empathy, hindering the development of ethical virtues. Stoic teachings advocate for the cultivation of virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation, alongside living in harmony with the natural world. Among these virtues, benevolence or kindness towards others holds particular importance in Stoic philosophy. When we disregard the well-being of others, we risk distancing ourselves from one another and lose sight of empathy for their struggles, needs, and suffering. This indifference manifests in various ways, including a lack of concern for the less fortunate, or a failure to offer support or assistance to those in need. By neglecting the well-being of others, we miss opportunities to demonstrate empathy and compassion, crucial components for the formation of moral character. Stoic philosophy emphasizes recognizing the interconnectedness of all individuals and treating each person with respect, consideration, and empathy. By acknowledging this interdependence, we can cultivate empathy and take actions that promote the well-being of others. Additionally, research suggests that acts of kindness not only benefit the recipient, but also positively impact the well-being of the giver. When we actively care for the welfare of others, we experience a sense of fulfillment, purpose, and connection. Furthermore, by ignoring the well-being of others, we perpetuate an egocentric perspective that hampers our own personal growth. Stoic philosophy teaches that true happiness and contentment come from leading a moral life guided by reason and morality. By disregarding the well-being of others, we confine ourselves to the confines of selfishness and self-interest, overlooking the fundamental truth of our interconnectedness. To break free from this pattern and strengthen our practice of Stoic philosophy, we must cultivate empathy and kindness towards others. This involves embracing the virtue of benevolence and actively seeking to understand the perspectives and experiences of others. By engaging in acts of kindness and upholding Stoic principles, we contribute to the creation of a compassionate and harmonious world. Neglecting the well-being of others weakens our adherence to Stoic philosophy. By acknowledging the significance of empathy and goodwill, we can actively combat this habit and foster a deeper concern for the welfare of humanity as a whole. In doing so, we not only fortify our own moral character, but also contribute to the cultivation of a more ethical and compassionate society. Through an exploration of the 8 habits that undermine our strength, we have delved into the profound insights of Stoic philosophy and how its principles can empower us to overcome these detrimental behaviors. Each of these habits can be transformed through the application of Stoic reasoning. Stoic philosophy instructs us to concentrate on what lies within our control, nurture virtuous qualities, and confront life's adversities with courage and patience. It teaches us to find contentment in the present moment, relinquishing the pursuit of external validation and material possessions. Furthermore, it empowers us to step beyond our comfort zones, learn from past experiences without dwelling in regret, and embrace change. As you embark on the journey of transforming weakness into strength, remember that change is a gradual process that requires dedication and perseverance. Be patient with yourself and integrate Stoic principles into your daily life consistently. With commitment and persistence, you can liberate yourself from these habits and cultivate a purposeful, resilient, and serene existence. Embrace the teachings of Stoic philosophy by seeking acceptance from within, expressing gratitude instead of complaints, prioritizing virtue over material wealth, facing challenges with courage, and releasing the grip of the past. In doing so, you will embark on a transformative journey toward a life characterized by strength, wisdom, and enduring happiness. The journey belongs to you and the destination is within reach. Seize the present moment and embark on the path of transformation with Stoic philosophy. Thank you for watching this video. We welcome your thoughts in the comments section below. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with others who may find it beneficial. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We look forward to continuing this journey of learning and growth together.